Rabbids Go Home was my first introduction to the Rabbids series, and while I've only played a couple of Rabbids games, this one is by far my favourite and will most likely always be my favourite. Like The Simpsons Sit and Run, this is one of my favourite games of all time, and I played it a ton when I was younger and still do to this day. Rabbids Go Home has a ton of great levels to explore. The levels almost feel open world, but it does have that linear feeling to it. Rabbids Go Home starts off with the Rabbids staring up at the moon, hoping to reach it, but they then realise the supplies they have will get them nowhere near it. It's then your job to run around different parts of the city, whether it be shopping centres, hospitals, airports, farms, roofs, etc., collecting supplies so the Rabbids can reach the moon. The more points you get per level, the more levels you are able to unlock. Your mode of transport is a trolley, which is where you store all the supplies you get during the levels, but you can also drop them off to the trumpet Rabbids during the level that you're playing. Rabbids Go Home has levels usually set around the same atmosphere multiple times like hospitals or shopping centres, but they change each time and it never gets boring playing a level that's similar to another one. Staying on the topic of levels, in some levels you won't be using your trolley, you'll be floating across buildings with a hospital bed, or speeding through an airport with part of an aeroplane. This game is so unique compared to the others, which is why it is one of my favourite video games. The fact that this is a game with all these nice levels and locations, at first sight you'll never expect this to be a Rabbids game, and something you'd never expect to see from a games company. A game where you can run around the city, but as a Rabbids, is pretty insane. One last thing I want to talk about is Rabbids Go Home's soundtrack. It's something you'd never expect to hear in a game like this. The soundtrack was completely composed by a Moldovan brass band. Yes, that is right, a Moldovan brass band. But the actual music itself was inspired by Romanian folk music. That's why the song names are in Romanian. Now that's something you didn't expect to hear. This soundtrack is so unique and fun, which makes Rabbids Go Home stand out, and the fast pace of the music fits really well with this game, since you are always running around with your trolley. Like The Simpsons Sit and Run, Rabbids Go Home definitely deserves a remake, and fans of the game can definitely agree with me. The last Rabbids game came out almost 3 years ago, that being Rabbids Kingdom Battle in August 2017. So who knows where Ubisoft is going to take the Rabbids series next. It's loved by many and would be disappointing if they decided to just ditch the series, which is unlikely, but we'll just have to wait and see. This will probably be my only video on a Rabbids game, but if Rabbids Go Home 2 ever happens, I'll be sure to come back and make a video on that. Sorry this video was a bit shorter than the Hit and Run video, I just have had a bit more to say about that game, but I hope you enjoyed watching regardless. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon.